I'm here at St Mary's Stadium, home of Southampton FC. Sports science is an ever-growing industry in the world of football, especially sports analytics. Southampton uses this as part of their business model, scouting young players through analytics, growing their wealth and their talent and passing on to make profit. I spoke to a student at Solent University who studies sports science and specialises in sports analytics.
Hello and welcome to Solent Sports News. My name is Owen Huggins and today I'm joined by Billy Hinton, a student here at Solent University of Sports Science. So Billy, what made you choose sports science?
Ever since a young age I've always been interested in sport, and playing it and growing up I always wanted to know how to make myself better as an athlete and as a coach to help other people perform and to just help my team get better.
So what made you choose Solent here in Southampton?
Well, other than living in Southampton my whole life, after being around the labs and looking at the facilities that they had available to them, I decided this is where I wanted to be, as all the lecturers are friendly and the topics that they had involved in the course were very interesting.
So with your degree here at Solent University, what do you sort of want to go into afterwards with it?
After I finish my degree, I want a job obviously involved in sport. I'm not too worried about what area of sport. I think just something where I can make a difference.
So you do a work placement at Eastleigh doing analytics. How do you sort of use the statistics from that to better the team?
So with this placement, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be analysing the players' games and finding the statistics, and with that we'll be comparing them against other players in the league, and we will, with this comparison, we'll be able to see which areas of his game he needs to improve on, which will help the coaches and other trainers around Eastleigh.
So with sports science, what do you think has been the biggest breakthrough, would you say?
The biggest breakthrough? I think it's the portable technology. I think it's being able to have technology on the field rather than just lab-based testing. This is good because it brings a higher ecological value to sports.
So you talk about the mobile use of equipment. What sort of equipment is really good at the moment, like the top of the range stuff?
I think the tracking cameras and also the GPS tracking is very good, because it gets to you can measure the distance people cover, the change in acceleration, and with that you can also measure other things like heart rates as well. Heart rates is very good. Yeah.
So along with your studies, you also work as a manager at McDonald's. Does that add any pressure, any stresses to your student life?
Yeah, as a manager, I do have a lot of responsibility because I'm responsible for a crew of people. I think it does take up a lot of my time, and so it is. At the moment, I'm balancing it okay. I'm working twice a week, and just trying to find time to do my work at the same time as being able to do uni.
Do you find that you struggle with the balance of work, and how do you work around that?
At the moment, I'm not struggling too much. However, I'm going to find it more of a struggle when I've got to do more work on my placement. So when I've got to do Saturdays and Sundays on my placements, it means that I'll have to take days off work, which financially might be an issue.
Thank you for watching Solent Sports News. Your next headline will be in an hour. I've been Owen Huggins. Thank you.
And we're joined by Owen. Remco Evenepoel had a breakout year after a long time out from injury. What are the standout successes from this year?
Yeah, this is one of his most fullest seasons in the pro peloton after having a broken collarbone in 2019. He started in the spring where he won the San Sebastian Monument, and then he won the Liège-Bastogne-Liège Classic, He went then in September to the Vuelta a España, where he won the red jersey. He then followed that by flying to Wollongong, Australia to win the World Championships. He was the first Belgian to do so since 2012, where Philippe Gilbert won. He was met here at the Grand Place in Brussels. He was met by rapturous applause by the Belgian fans and a few gifts. One such gift was from the Anderlecht football team, where he spent a lot of his youth playing as a promising young footballer.
And what are the plans for the Belgian rider next year?
So it was revealed at the Giro d'Italia press conference he will be riding at the Giro, but it will all be revealed by Quickstep Alpha Vinyl on the 6th of January, where they'll reveal their plans for the season. The aim is for him to compete at one more Grand Tour along with the Giro, whether that be the Tour de France or if he's going to defend his title with the Vuelta a España. He will ride a few other spring classics along with these Grand Tours as well.
And finally, being a new breakout star, did he have lots of interest from rival teams this off-season?
Yes, the main was from British-based team Ineos Grenadiers, who were formerly known as Team Sky and had lots of success, one of the most biggest funded teams in the pro peloton, were offering a lot of money to Quickstep. Patrick Lefevre, the Quickstep boss, said it was too stupid of words. The idea of him losing his star rider, a Belgian rider, a Belgian team, was crucial for Lefevre's squad. But he's under contract till 2026 with Quickstep Alpha Vinyl, and they don't plan on seeing him ride for any other teams in the near future.
Thank you very much, Owen.